Look, guys, top DPS.
Pretty good.
Hey. I'm looking at the several reses we have to do, actually.
No, I'm just
true.
being an ass. What else is new, though?
At least you can practice this really fucking easily. You have like 20 years to get everyone back. Okay, let's do the mechanic.
5-1.
Clockwise. Go. Go. Oh, come on. Nope. And
I'm brain dead. Can we save this? I don't know.
unlikely.
I'll be 3 soon.
Topian.
What even does that? Is that just AoE?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
Because I took like literally no damage.
It's the fire ice pairs. You just didn't have a fire on you, so you didn't
Oh,
take
that-
any damage.
Oh, it's yeah, okay, the P1 shit.
Yep.
Come on, Manowar! It's up. Woo. Fuck yeah, 700 health.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so
Control.
just reminder for everybody who's live. So it's going to be DPS baiting at the twisters. Support taking the first cracked meteor, starting from 1 and going clockwise. Yep, the one Graves went to.
Oh, they're also adjacent this time.
Yep, it's
Yep.
random. So we just always go clockwise from 1 to the first cracked one.
And then
And,
DPS just take what's left.
Yeah, DPS take the cracked one that remains afterwards.
Considering
So
that we only
we
have
are like it's whatever that snake
Looking for snakes.
fight
Yeah.
was. So like we are starting at A basically and going clockwise, and DPS is starting at 4 and going counterclockwise.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct. Except since they're always second, it's easier for them because it's literally just the only one that's left that's cracked. And
Right.
if 2 are
Yeah.
cracked, we're fucked, I think.
we generally get the easy roll because what's like we're gonna be directly in the middle for the one thing. We take one step out to be on the line towards our Charybdis, and then we just wait to see what's left to go
Right.
kill.
There's only going to be 3 meteors at that point.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And after that, the rest of the fight is like pretty fucking YOLOable, so we honestly could scuff to the end, even
There's
just
a-
on like a...
There is a second limit break, but we could like healer LB3 to that one because we'll have enough at that point.
It's not really a limit cut, though. It's like he does one set of the mechanics, so he puts a defamation on one person, and then he does front or rear, and the whole party just goes to the edge and baits him in a direction, and it's over. It's not like a round of 4 again. But yeah. Anyways, let's just go.
Doesn't he also have like a stack during that?
You just have the party. I think the people just have the party stack for like baiting purposes. Like everyone just gets hit by his thing from 2, the fire strike.
Right.
But I don't know if it's technically a stack or if it's just literally the same thing as 2.
Close. Close again. You know a mechanic is slow and Black Mage can sidecast it.
It's kind of a show and tell anyways for later, but yeah.
True.
Incur.
You should put like a single mitt on that, by the way.
It's gonna be behind. I can start. We're behind. Out and dodge. Nice job. Dude, it's so much easier than the other pattern.
Healer stacks.
I'll start reprisaling that, the first thing.
Yeah, we've lived with like 1,000 HP a couple times.
Okay. Okay, think about your jobs.
Five's at 2.
Clockwise.
Go. Go. Go.
Nice.
Find your clock spot. It's out, mid, whatever.
Damage.
No. Well, for me and Greaves, it was overlap.
No, I just mean there's damage coming.
Oh.
We're good. Just don't worry about it.
I'm gonna turn it.
I have the boss. Damage soon. Okay, remember DPS are baiting at tornadoes for their partner or their cardinal. Support go to the crack meteor closest to alpha, going clockwise. Healers go out a little further to bait so melee can hit the boss.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Okay, go to your spot.
Somebody
Try
hit our
behind
rock.
one, try behind one, try behind one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see who it was. Okay. Yeah, you have to. Basically, the trick is while we're waiting for our AoE to get hit, we should look for our spots, and then it's really easy.
We're doing the same like knockback stuff, right? So like they are supposed to get a 1 because I'm either at like 1 or B.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know-
you'll always
yeah.
be at one.
Like
or
the same
two,
as like the
correct.
knockback logic basically for the
Yep.
walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Thunderbolt is pretty annoyingly specific, though. You must be right on the line.
It is really fucking close, yeah. So look on the ground. Yeah, look on the ground for that stupid hazy line. The other thing we could do is move the marks in a little bit, and you could stand right on the mark. We could do that after this poll if people want. That might actually make sense.
We currently have them for marking the mid distance, but we're probably good on that.
I mean,
now.
yeah, I don't think that's probably not that helpful at the end of the day. Because mid distance, you just max melee, so it's like really easy to find.
For those that have melee.
Yeah, melee.
I mean, you could also just not stand on the edge of the pie slice, and you're good. It's anywhere inside of that radius, you live.
And one of you at the start of next poll yell out at me flank.
Oh, I hit the wrong button, so nothing for Greaves, lol.
What?
I tried to give you intervention, but I hit cover instead, which
Oh.
would be unfortunate. But it didn't work, so we're good.
Mid. In.
It's gonna be in front. Sorry, I got distracted because I fucked my shit up. Front. Out.
The other stack.
Ben, you know this guy's been dead a long time because he's using Touch of Death.
It's true. He's an old monk. Okay, think about your jobs.
Why is it 2?
Counter. Move.
No Greaves, this is y'all are wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, counter's that way, and then I went not counter.
My brain with
Just remember, aim your camera where you're gonna go. There's nothing in the middle of the room, so you don't care about anything that's happening in the middle of the room. Just look which way is forward for you.
See, that's the funniest part. My camera was faced in that direction. It's just like,
Okay, well then
the
seek
other
help.
way. Barry, I don't know if you know this, but my like spatial reasoning and sense of direction is not good. Micro, I don't know what we were supposed to be telling you, by the way. I couldn't understand what you said.
Oh, I wanted someone to yell at me to for plane, so I started out with the plane positional instead of rear. That way I'm on the plane when I have to be on the side for the Dane Blaster instead of using True North. But
We'll
I
pretend I said that.
It's a bit too late now. Because I started with the rear.
That's what they all say. Id. Made again.
It's gonna be rear. Oh, this fucking attack. Healer stacks, pray for the best.
Rip.
Yeah.
It really annoys me they can have 3 in a row with the same.
Yeah,
I
some
just
of these
need to, like-
bastards really are destroying
I just need to
ass.
beat into my
Yeah.
fucking head that you cannot outrange them. So I keep trying to run back, and then I'm like, nope, can't fucking get away from them. So you just die.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of it as there's only an inner lane and an outer lane. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else I just erase.
Tom, so you always gonna do that deploy you did before the knockback?
No.
Then? Okay.
No. I would test it out.
It's like he tested it, he hated it, it's gone.
Well, if you were, I was just gonna move up my bard mantra.
I mean, I think it barely lasted, but it's literally like as I have to use chain, it's so tight.
And I did it again. Oh my god. My brain always starts with rear, says, oh, we usually start on the rear of the boss, but for this fight I wanted to start on plane, and I can't break that muscle memory.
So switch the order of them in your hotbar.
Oh, that's even worse.
Assuming Micro's hotbar has any logic whatsoever.
Hey,
I
I
was
have
gonna
all
say,
the AoE
sure.
still is right beside each other.
Wasn't that like a requirement? And I checked, and she never ended up changing it.
Hey, I did change it on Reaper.
Mid. Mid again. Cardinals this time.
I'll try once more.
It's gonna be rear. Healer stacks. Okay, think about your job, point your camera where you're going.
How's that delta?
You're going clockwise. Move. Oh. Move.
I think I'm gonna run the other way. It requires me to pay more. I feel like it requires me to pay more attention to what's going on when I stand still.
I mean, you just need to move in after your power or after your defamation.
Well, you
Just
can't
like
move in
your
after your
circle.
defamation. You have to move in after the defamation after yours. If you move in after your defamation, you'll die.
I mean, you don't have to move in that far, though, I thought.
The second defamation will hit you if you're not at the wall. So you have to move in after the second one, or you can go towards the party the other way after yours.
It reaches to like here or something, which is still not out of reach of the thing. So there's going to be a movement step no matter what. Not much of one, but some.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's just
Pick your poison, I guess. Thankfully, that one doesn't really matter.
it's entirely it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You can do whatever you want to. It's just you have to do one of the two.
I remembered.
You're welcome.
5th of November.
Ha.
Oh, that's not the right button.
Everybody's still alive, so I guess it's okay.
No, it's just I wasted my veil, but it doesn't matter.
Close. Close again.
Cardinals.
We're gonna be behind.
Blue stacks.
It's way slower than I feel like. I'm like, oh, I gotta go in. It's an ultimate mechanic.
Just relax, man. Freeze frame. Editor's note. It was not an ultimate mechanic.
It is if you believe what they're saying on the sub.
I think I've identified the mistake.
Okay. Make sure you point your camera the way you're going.
Where's that Delta?
Clockwise. Go. Go.
Was that a tower?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone is
then.
paralyzed, so.
I appreciate the kick being reassigned to me from right on top of the boss and just getting kicked for like several million.
Oh yeah, if you get kicked, that actually does damage. That's like a thing later. It's just not noticeable here, really, but you actually will die if he kicks you.
It was noticeable until we all went to the wall. Because remember, there was one time Elastic took
Yeah.
lethal. So,
No,
okay.
like I mean, not getting kicked by the orb. Literally, him kicking is an AOE in front of you, which kills you.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
No,
his
I was
kick-
talking about the actual, like, the...
Yeah, his kick
reassignment
is
on
actually
me.
like it's like a big cone, and you die if you get hit by it, because he does it later in the fight.
Yeah, I did just want to mention, Thomas, that spot you went to wait for your orb spooked the fuck out of me, because you just ran to where I have to go to take the number, basically.
Which for baiting?
Yeah, you were like, ran to the side by the wall to take the tower.
There's
I
really
ran-
there's
I
no
ran
reason
like
to,
I ran here. Like
there's
is that
no
too
reason
far?
to ever do that though. Just be in the stack until you're supposed to get the tower.
Yeah, you like ran
You're-
to the
you're basically
exact
just, like,
point I had to
wasting
take
real
the stack
estate.
at, pretty much.
Yeah, we switched where the numbers are going now, so like if we're going clockwise, the person baiting is over here now.
Yeah, that's where I was. I baited and then I moved in.
No, you were the tower.
Well, now we know why the tower blew up.
I was the bait that time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, you were supposed to be in the tower. I assumed
Yeah,
you
I
were
tried
trying
to.
to get the tower.
Well, I was late getting out of my spot, and I tried to like move, and then I just couldn't get to it in time.
What do you mean? Because
So
they're
wait,
never back to back.
what?
They're
Yeah,
they're
were
never
you
back
trying
to
to
back.
bait
Yeah.
and then get the tower?
No, no.
So to be clear, just so everybody's on the same page here, if you're the tower person, you're in the stack until the tower appears. You don't ever need to be out of the stack at all. You just wait in the stack until the tower appears and then go there. If you're
So,
the
like,
baiting
for-
person,
yeah.
you're behind the group.
From the first config, 2 is over here,
Yep.
6,
Tower
8,
is-
and 4 are here,
Yep.
6 runs back and gets the tower after the ball gets kicked.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then everyone rotates.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I basically
clockwise.
like all I did was like I basically went to the stack and then I like psyched myself out to like because
yeah.
I was gonna go in the tower early, so I doubled back.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Execution is whatever. I'm just making sure people are not, like, pre-positioning in some weird spot as the tower, because
Yeah,
it's
I
just, like,
thought you were
waste
trying to
space.
pre-position like onto the other base spot to wait for the tower.
No.
And they're always one apart for you, so, like, you would never have to, like, quickly get from one to the other.
I love how much room for activities there is to jump around before
There's
you
a
pull.
lot. There's a lot of room almost all the time in this fight. It's pretty... yeah. That's
You
what I
can
mean.
sim the
I
entire
saw...
fight on an almost real-sized arena without
think-
pulling the boss.
I think I just saw 42069.
Like, yeah. I honest to God saw somebody saying they think this is the hardest mechanic ever in the game, and I'm like, you guys are fucking brain dead. Like, I actually had nothing to say.
It reminds me of 7, I guess, where it feels like you do literally nothing for like ever, and then there's
Yeah.
one mechanic that's like, hey, this is kind of hard.
That is true. It's
Yeah.
given 7.
It gives off 7 vibes. Are we that? What you
It-
mean?
In.
Thomas, are you doing the deploy or not?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I forgot this, or I was using Bell.
Thought I would help heal Greaves, and then I realized he doesn't even take any fucking damage.
Nope.
It's gonna be in front after this. And be out. Don't go back in. Healer stacks. I don't have Veil for this. Sorry.
Time's at 4.
Clockwise. Move. 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 Done.
Good job.
Find your clock
Partners.
spot.
Hid.
Okay, this is going to be wind. So remember, you're going to find your tower during the stack if you're support. Sorry, your tornado, I mean, so that you know where you're going, right? Damage in a little bit. Make sure you look for the little line when you line up. Supports at Bravo. Look for where your tornado is. Go. We're going to Delta.
And we're line of sighting
Your
the
line of
meteor.
sighting Alpha. Yeah, your line of sighting Alpha, and you need to be the whole way behind. Good
And
job.
move,
Get out,
move.
get out, get out, get out, get out. And then I think is a AoE stack. I don't remember what this is. AoE.
Trade ride.
Buster.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's gonna go back to doing spells. So just know where your spot is. It's gonna be random spells.
Doesn't he do the cracks first?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's cracks plus a spell.
Well,
So you're gonna do
It's you basically dodge cracks in your quadrant,
and then do your
and
spell.
you dodge it twice, then spell.
Yep. Point is, do the cracks first. The cracks are the more expedient thing.
Oh, after
Buster.
the
Yeah, Buster.
The bid one.
Oh, you. We
I
had to
loaded
swap
that
jobs.
during Reduce by accident.
Yep, I did the same thing. It's okay. Just get up.
Ow.
Just scuff it. We're dodging the AoEs first. Dodge the AoEs first. Find your quadrant.
Dodge again. And now close partners. Yeah.
This is AoE damage. I'm
Once
just gonna
upon a time I could have saved it. Then
I'm
they
just
changed
living.
it.
so that we can see the next thing.
No.
I think I can see the limit cut, so just pay attention. So yeah, this is his this is his last little thing. So you get a limit cut thing, and I don't actually know what the fuck's gonna happen to me because I have this. So because it's rear, I go behind him. Oh, that's me being the defamation. So I go behind him. He's gonna jump. It's basically Kefka. Like you want him to
Future's
jump to you, and then you aim him so that he's going to kick behind. Like because he said rear, he's gonna follow it up with a kick behind him. So you want to like basically bait him to the wall because it's proximity damage. He lands on us, and then we run through so he faces the middle of the room because he's going to do the kick backward since it was rear. If he does it the other way, it'll be forward fire strikes, and then we just let him jump on us and stand perfectly still until he starts doing kick, and then we run through him.
Do we all stack up for that?
Everybody except the... I don't know how many limit cuts there are. Now I'm like
It's
questioning it.
4.
I think
It's
it's like
4.
4
It's
on that timeline.
it's usually I think they do 1 and 2. Like the tank brings the boss north, and then 1 defamation's on each side, and then everyone goes behind to bait it, and then it's just like Kefka, right? If it's rear, you
I
go
definitely
through.
did not
if it's
see that
front, you
strat,
stay.
But so are you? So there's 4 defamations. So are the defamations like alternating sides of the room, or what the hell is?
Yeah.
how does
So
that work?
basically, 3 takes over for 1 once it goes off, and 4 takes over for 2 once it goes off.
So 3 and 4 are with the party at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, to sim this out, so you're saying if the north of the arena is Charlie and we're like down here, you're basically saying that current tank is gonna, assuming they're not 1, take it up to north. Maybe it always makes it DPS or something. I don't know. But like, tank is gonna take the boss north. Party goes all the way south into the stack. Defamation 1 and 2 are gonna be 1 at the east and 2 at the west. And then the boss is gonna do his fire strike shit. And Defamation 3 is gonna replace 1, and Defamation 4 is gonna replace 2 as they go off. How does the timing of that actually work?
Well, just real quick,
I'm gonna look it up.
his cleave just like a cone, or is it like actually Kefka, where it's like the full fucking room? 'Cause
I
then-
think it's actually like Kefka, where it's the whole room. So you have
won't
to
the
actually
defamation
look
people, like, if he hits behind you, like if he dashes to C and then hits behind, won't the people at Bravo and Delta get fucking killed?
No,
No, you're doing what you
pointed at.
did with Kefka, where you're making sure he's facing out of the arena with his kick. So if his kick is rear fire strikes, you have to run through him before he starts the kick cast. If it's forward fire strikes, you stay still until he starts the cast, so that no matter what, the cast is going out of the room.
So he charges, then there's a pause, then he aims it.
Yeah, it's literally the
Okay.
same thing as Kefka.
Okay.
Yeah.
The name of it is called swinging kick. So once you see the swinging kick cast, that's when you move out of the way, and that's you wait until you see that cast start to move.
I'm looking at a thing right now. Hold on one
I
second.
certainly don't remember that being how Kefka was done.
That is
Yeah,
definitely how
it's
Kefka.
how-
was.
I remember Kefka was, he does it and you have to adjust to what he's doing. Like sometimes it's in the middle of the room, sometimes it's out, and you just have to.
It's the same. He either used forward, or what is it?
Future and past.
Rear,
Yeah.
front.
Right. Well,
There's-
the ad phase you could aim, but the other shit
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
during
two
like
different ones.
triad or whatever, you couldn't aim.
No,
There-
yeah,
there was
we're
the
talking-
one-
He's talking about the one
Sorry,
during
sorry.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like the towers and shit.
Yeah, he's talking about
Yeah.
the one during second. Of the
Oh
I
yeah,
was-
it's
I was
not
thinking
like
the
his
other
trio
one.
It's not like his like trio one. It's like his normal one. Yeah, yeah.
So the party's gonna do is they're gonna wait till he hits them with something, and then they're going to move to.
Okay. Yeah.
Aim
So
it,
hold
or-
up. This is not quite what we said, but I found a thing. So all right.
Yeah,
I'm
is there
just
like
gonna.
footage?
I'm gonna
so we don't
borrow
just like
markers.
speculate.
I got footage. So I'll explain. So basically, here's the deal. It's pretty easy. So the boss is going to. The boss is going to be north because main tank is going to take the boss north. This thing doesn't say whether main tank can get this, but if they do, it shouldn't matter. So here's the deal. Boss is going to have, the boss is going to be here at north of the arena, right? You are going to see if you get a limit cut. If you get a limit cut, you are going to go here, not all the way south, but basically like south inside the. If you look at the actual arena, you're going to go here. So you're like just inside the small ring on the south. If you don't get a limit cut, so you're one of the 4 other people, you go all the way south against the wall. So what's going to happen is the boss stands still once he starts casting whatever the fuck the ability's called. I don't remember what it's called. The thing that he casted, Chimeric Succession, I think.
Yeah, Chimeric Succession.
No, you're right. It is Fire Strikes, because Chimeric Succession gives you the indicators. So once he starts casting Fire Strikes, he doesn't move anymore. So then the tank, it doesn't matter who is the tank. It's basically just limit cut 1. Limit cut 1 is going to go to here. Limit cut 2 is going to go to here. Limit cut 3 and 4 are going to go right here. And everyone else is going to go right here. And basically, so there's like 4 people in a stack. The 2 limit cut people are on deck, and limit cut 1 and limit cut 2 are already at the wall. Make sense? So then he's going to, basically 4 of us are dealing with his futures past thing, and 4 of us are dealing with limit cuts, and they have nothing to do with each other, just like the first one. So the only thing the limit cut people have to do is watch for your defamation person to blow up. So 3 watches 1 and just replaces them, like they switch places. The 4 person watches 2 and they switch places. In the meantime, the 4 people at south, the boss jumps on us, and based on if it was forward fire strikes or rear fire strikes, we either run through him or sit still. So if he's doing forward fire strikes, we just sit there and wait until swinging kick, and then we dodge it by running through him. If it's rear fire strikes, when he lands on us, we immediately run through him, so that when he does his swinging kick, it's out of the arena. That's it.
So the rear and front cast is just him charging it, and then he turns to do swinging to actually execute it. Is that how it's going?
Yes.
It's the same as
Yeah,
passive.
rear and
where he's
front
telling
is
you like one
The
in
direction
advance.
swinging is going to be in.
Exactly.
So if it's front, you wait until he starts casting it so that it's like front is out, and if it's rear, then you run through. So then when he starts casting, rear is out.
Yep, exactly that. Make sense? So, sort of confusingly, number 1 limit break is at 4, and number 2 limit break is at 1. The way we have these marks.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what was your
Alright.
question, Greaves? I didn't mean to talk
I
over
was
you.
gonna ask for the like. Limit
I mean,
cut numbers
we
go
could-
to.
Yep.
We could do it the other way and just say odds go to odd, evens go to even.
That's
I
true.
kinda like odd, even, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So odd will go to 1, 2, basically 1. Yeah, you're right. Odds will end up at 1, evens will end up at 4. Make sense?
Yeah, and I think to answer Graves' question, the other limit break or limit cut people just kind of chill. I don't want to pull the boss, but like
Just inside.
basically
of-
here, yeah. So like just like it's the same defamations as the tower one. So just like literally here is fine, or like up a bit is fine.
You can actually be right here and you're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they reach like a third of the way through the middle circle across.
The big thing is you can't get hit by his fire strikes because it would give you vulns. You would die.
Yeah.
And then after that, the only thing that's left are repeats of, I believe, repeats of P1 and Tank Busters, I think, are all that's left.
Yeah, Ravening 6 is entirely P1 stuff repeated.
And then his Enrage is really long. He eats all 3 of them, and then he kills you with like
The,
a attack that you can't do anything about.
He does the elements in a slightly different, and Tank Busters in a different order, but it's also slow. You could just react to them as they come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Let's go.
Yeah, it looks like 6. He does the Buster between 2 and 3.
Use your
At the
use your
elevator.
shit pots because if we literally like scuff by this, it's very easy to kill this.
I've been using
There's a
pots for-
ridiculous amount. I am too. I'm just saying if you haven't been, it's probably good
Yeah.
to start doing it.
The mats are getting cheap again already.
I'm just using my shit supply that's left over at this point still.
Spoken like someone who's been using strength pots for several years.
That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot.
No, I usually
So
heal there. Well, I usually heal there, but I was like, oh, I can't GCD here now because I have pot up. So I was like, I'll wait until my pot is done.
I mean, I can reprisal it too. I think Greaves has been reprisaling all those, right?
I think I just forgot to do it that time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm letting you do all of those, and I'm doing the weird shit, so I'm not gonna touch that one.
Well, I actually
like
have
grade
to
7
heal,
tincture.
otherwise I overcap lilies. But I was like, I'm not gonna GCD heal under pot, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a refund on the grade 7 tincture I was instructed to use prior to my death.
You can like whatever you want. It's just not going to have any practical output.
I feel like the boss is a little more north than normal.
He'll move
Yeah,
himself, don't worry.
So,
This affects me greatly.
Before the spell casting shit, yeah, he
but
does.
he's still aggro for the first hit this time, so he just stayed on.
Soil.
I'm trying to avoid stealing aggro. It's kind of rough, but
It's hard.
yeah. I open with fire with the new openers, so
Now we'll just replace the tanks.
Have you tried having a lower potency?
You literally,
first hit?
it has nothing to do with anything the tanks are doing. You actually
I
cannot do
literally
anything about
vote
it.
and I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, there's.
I'm just joking. Okay.
yeah.
I mean, we managed to do it every poll. Why can't you guys?
That's true.
Mid.
Buff my skills enough. Actually, I probably can't lose it anymore, but Greaves definitely can. Because I have Holy Spirit.
Close.
we're gonna be front after this. Make sure you stay out.
Healer's tag.
Big damage. I'm not gonna veil. I'm just gonna start using it on the second one, I think. It's kind of dicey, unfortunately.
Heart of Light does last for both of those things too.
Even Addle does.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean the first one in the
Yeah, it's
spell
just,
at the beginning.
it's just not up yet. Again.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you point your camera the right way.
Five's at Delta.
Clockwise.
Nope. Go. Go.
Tower.
I'm stupid. I thought the tower appearing was the thunder, so I doubled back for a second.
That's what I did.
Yeah, that's the AoE.
My alarm to go swap my laundry just went off, so I need like 5 or 10.
Okay, let's just take break, I guess.
Oh, okay. Another countdown.
Be right back.
Oh no.
My dog sounds less like she's dying today, so I suppose that's a good sign. I'm pretty sure she has kennel cough.
Aww.
She's been doing a lot of like very low like type shit for the past like 3 days.
Oh
I
my
got her a
God,
vet
darn it.
appointment, but now I no longer have a walk-in, so I'm like I have to actually wait.
That's funny.
He's not laughing at Ray, to be clear. I said it.
No, sorry. Yeah. Remember we said
I'm
that
kicking you. No one is allowed
remember
to
we
make fun of my dog, except
remember
me all
we-
the time.
Remember that we said that if we ever like shared our DM chat, we would be both immediately kicked from the static without any repercussion.
I believe you, and it's a responsible decision to identify these scenarios.
Yes. You're welcome.
So, me and Greaves are basically going to limit how soon we can clear the next fight. I think the next fight is the most tank-centric fight I've seen them make in like a really fucking long time. It's legit like 50% tank mechanics. And then just tons of shit where only tanks have good mid. I guess also ranged, right? Range has physical.
Yeah, range is universal.
Yeah, so it's pretty much only like harrowing is like down to tanks and range to make everyone not die.
Woo!
And only some tanks because some tanks are dog shit and don't have you know, the two tanks that don't have the fucking mid at
Shield.
all against physical feels bad.
We have 2 feigns.
Yeah, we have 2 Fanes.
Oh, that's true. Feint is I forgot Feint existed. That's true. Feint actually has value here. Yeah, it's like basically Feint, fucking the ranged abilities, and Reprisal and Paladin and Warrior get their shields that are helpful, and everything else just sucks. And what I've seen at a lot of groups, basically what I've seen is some groups have tanks invuln during harrowing, which is kind of sketchy, and I'm not sure I love, because it's like it only lasts for like a third of it or whatever. And then there's some tanks that are using one invuln before harrowing, one invuln after harrowing, and then all of their literally everything during harrowing, because it's like also a ridiculously hard hitting tank buster. You just get busted for 26 seconds straight or whatever the fuck. I think it's 26 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, every single individual hit is a wild charge. It's pretty sick.
The amount of stuff I have to Google a day every time you guys use abbreviations or something is quite staggering, I must admit.
I
It's like, what the
interpreted it as RuneScape real shit.
I don't know. Hey, I thanks to you, I have Rage Against the Machine now on my Google search because I'm like, what the fuck is Ratma?
Well, that one you should just know. Rage Against the Machine is pretty big.
No, I'm not a suburban angry white dude. Okay.
I mean, Rage Against the Machine is like an incredibly well-known band. Considering that the people who fucking hate them know and like their music, they're pretty big.
Yeah. What was it? The Rage Against the Machine starter pack or something? It's like.
It is kind of the problem with any like counterculture band. Like you get big and then it's like very hard because you either sell out and make a lot of money, but now the entire point of your band is fucking pointless, or you don't sell out and then you have to deal with like regularly being forced to piss off a bunch of people that want to give you money. And almost no one picks the second option, which is why bands like Rage Against the Machine are actually fairly well known.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Aren't we like 2 weeks out from Final Fantasy 16? We're like pretty close, right? Is it 2 weeks or is it 3 weeks?
22nd. So
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And it's on a Tuesday. Brutal, dude.
Wait, isn't the
It's
22nd
always
a
Tuesday.
Thursday?
We're gonna
It is
still be
Creative
prodding.
Business Unit 3.
I actually am surprised because most like publishers are like dead set on releasing shit on Fridays anymore. Like nobody fucks with a
Really?
day that's not
I
Friday.
feel like everything is still on Tuesdays except for like Nintendo.
Nah, it's usually like Thursday, like as Eastern goes over on midnight is when probably 80 to 90% of the games I bought in the last like 3 years have always come out. And it's because they know that if it's the weekend, the problem is if it comes out Tuesday, there's like the casual crew that won't buy shit on Tuesday because they have work. And then by the time they remember, like on the weekend, they didn't go buy it and they're like out of the rush because they're dumb casuals and won't actually like play the game. You know what I mean? You got to get them.
Can't even,
You got to get them like on the day so you can hit them with the
Did God of
marketing.
War come out on a Friday?
Yes.
I think that might be like the only one I bought recently that was on a Friday. Because like Resident Evil was a Tuesday. Like everything
Four?
else pretty much was on a Tuesday.
Hang on one sec.
I'm like pretty sure it was a Tuesday. But I bought it like the day after it came out, I think. I want to say I bought it on like Wednesday.
Yeah, I also remember Tuesdays, except again Nintendo.
Yeah,
Just
Nintendo is
those
like on
them.
Friday. and
Tuesday is like
Square Enix
live
is-
service game day for sure because you don't want to release a live service game on Friday because unless you hate yourself.
And Square Enix is like mandated to do Dragon Quest on Fridays by the Japanese government, so.
Really?
Yeah, they actually
Yeah,
have to.
It
Yeah.
is illegal to release a Dragon Quest during the week because I think it came about on like either 3 or 4. Like
It was
many
3.
people bought it
Too many
and
people
skipped
vacationed
work
at
and
once,
School that like.
But yeah, so basically Dragon Quest 3 came out and has shut down the entire economy, so they had to.
Yeah.
They were like, Friday only, please.
Japan life.
It's the best.
Meanwhile, in America, they're like, "What the fuck is Dragon Quest?"
Pretty much.
I know every time I
You
make
mean that
Dragon Quest to
Pokemon
any
card?
like Americans, they're like, "What the fuck is Dragon Quest?" I'm like, "Dude, please."
All right,
The Pokemon
Let's-
knockoff, you mean?
No,
let's
isn't that Monster Hunter?
let's just chain pull and get the fuck out of here. I want to make sure we get this today,
Kill the boss.
so we can at least like start learning shit for 10 by Sunday. Feel bad. Dog's in the background just dying now because I pointed out that she wasn't dying.
Nice.
Am I part of the pull strat for this boss?
I can't control it, just have a high potency first hit.
Is there a reason? Doesn't Berry pull with Holy Spirit?
Yes, there's a Gunbreaker Holy Spirit equivalent for sure.
I asked it. Does Berry pull with Holy Spirit? Normally?
Yeah, but I don't have stance on because I will have stance over Greaves if I do that. I mean, we could swap who's tanking literally everything in the fight at this point, but if the result is that we're going to talk about it every pull for the rest of the tier, tell me now and I'll start tanking. Let me put it that way.
It's very tempting because
'Cause
like every pull.
Like, we talked about it every fucking pull last tier, so I'm good to not talk about it every pull this tier, to be totally
Same.
honest with you.
I can't
It's-
fucking do anything
yeah.
about it. It's not worth mentioning every single time.
I mean, it's fine this fight, but like 8, it actually mattered. So, like, I have the GCD shit to spare here, but if it's actually something that's fixable, it should be fixed. IMO.
Yeah, like if Berry pulling completely fixes this, like I would much rather this happen.
I also realized that my opener doesn't get weaker until 3rd GCD if I do the other one, so I can't actually make it any weaker.
Oh, I'm trying out stance.
It's gonna be in front. Fuck.
Healer's back. Why is it Charlie?
Clockwise. Nope.
Oh my god. Wait,
One more Turner.
what?
Go.
Yeah.
I was.
Okay. I got reassigned.
I thought I read my number as 2. guess
I was
were you?
too.
I think you were 4
I had to.
Yeah,
How did
I
I?
was
because
too.
you were standing at the next defamation spot, and I got killed when the boss jumped on top of you.
Yep. Can confirm. I was the other defamation that got killed.
I thought. Okay. Oh my. I thought I was 2, and so then after I didn't get hit, everything just stopped working.
Yeah, I was too. I saw you where I was supposed to go, so I just went to the opposite.
This mechanic is literally this entire fight.
Pretty much.
How did I lose
Yeah.
2 entire dots? Whatever.
Spatial
Especially as a
reasoning?
bird. Don't you only have 2 dots?
Yeah. I want more.
Mid. Mid again.
I used my cooldowns early, so sorry. It's probably fine. It's gonna be rear after this.
Five's at 4.
We're going clockwise.
Oh.
This is interesting. I couldn't do the tower because I got defamation.
Yeah, there were like 3 people directly in front of the wrong spot. And I got confused as to where we were in the set. Because there was like I was in defamation spot, and then party spot should have been across from me, but I saw a whole bunch of people 1 step clockwise of me. And they were
the
standing
limit cut
as-
people were all right, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all stacked on the 5 orb.
I just waited too much long for
Yeah,
defamation.
same.
Mid. Mid again.
It's gonna be front after this. Nice job. Healer stacks. Okay, pay attention to the direction, use your camera.
I was at 4.
It's counter.
Two never left.
I think that was me.
Mid. Mid again.
I need a minute after this pull.
Enter.
It's gonna be front after this. Stay out. Stay out. Yep, there it is. Gonna be damaged soon. Okay, pay attention to your own job. Don't worry about everybody else.
Five's at 4.
Counter. 2 bait. Yep.
Go.
Fuck me.
Go.
I tried to go to the wrong bait spot. I need a minute, sorry. My dog is acting like she's gonna be sick, so I need like 30 seconds.
Sharu saw me almost just rotate directly onto him and eat a second defamation before realizing, no, this will kill me.
Yeah, I was just like, all you gotta do is nothing there, buddy. Chill.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Let's go. Sorry, she was giving me the extreme I must go out now or there will be consequences vibes.
Close. Mid.
It's gonna be rear after this. Make sure you stay out. Nice. Make sure you're spread so you can see your own shit.
Five to 4.
Counter. Go. Go. Go.
It's fine. We can recover. I have the boss. Find your spot. Yep.
Close.
Partners.
Damage. damage after the animation. This is going to be tornadoes. Remember, supports, we're going to be looking for our tornadoes while we stack. Supporter at 1. Look for your tornado. Go. Just die, Elastic? Yeah, that's not yours, but...
It was.
How is it not?
It was.
Bro.
Wait, no, you're right, I'm retarded. Sorry.
Behind 4, behind 4.
And line of sight
We're good,
three.
we're good. We can recover. Line of sight, yeah.
And then move.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
And raid wide coming.
Yep.
Oh, this one.
We have like a million years, so don't panic.
I
The
think
next thing is going to be the
Buster's
Tank
soon.
Buster. Greaves has threat, so I am taunting during the Tank Buster. Make sure you go to your spots.
Make sure you get 2.
Second.
Make sure you get
You
second.
didn't send it.
You. Oh shit. Well, you have to shirk for this to work, Greaves. So I hope you didn't just use it.
I just did.
Cool, we're fucked.
I can
Just
focus
invuln,
mine.
invuln,
Just keep-
invuln,
Just
invuln.
keep threat evoke.
Oh fuck. I did that too soon.
You already have threat buried. It's fine. I'll just vote.
Okay.
Just flip it, yeah.
Just turn off stands.
Oh,
We got
dodge.
2.
Just double dodge. Dodge again, then be partners after. Partners on mid. Yeah.
Was it just damage that killed me?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You were getting blasted by those.
I might have just not actually hit cooldowns. I was focusing on the threat garbage.
Yeah, if I was paying attention, I could have been into. But usually that Tank Buster does literally nothing to you. So
Oh, yeah, I was just say also Barry could have just covered me. And then, like, voked after, and it would have been fine. Close. Close again.
Bravo, Turner.
Yeah. Five's at Alpha.
Counter. Move. Move. Move.
Proteans. Mid.
Parry. Parry.
Yeah.
Oh. The snapshot on that orb must be stupendously early. Because I was like all the way in when it killed me. I'm just gonna have to counter rotate because apparently I can't trust it.
Am I muted? Can you guys not hear me?
We could
You
not.
were muted.
Yeah.
And
My
now.
bad. Fuck. I was like, is it always a spread or is it random, right?
It's random.
It's random.
It can be
That one's
either
random,
fire
yeah.
ice or ice lightning.
That's my bad.
Close. Close again.
gonna be rear after this.
Healer stack.
Make sure you can see yourself.
5's at 1.
Counter. Go. Go. Go.
God damn it.
We can maybe survive. I'll cover Thomas.
Mid.
Yeah, I was like,
That reassigns anyway, so.
Yeah, I
it
took 3 of them, so.
Yeah, I got 3 as well. Leo, is Mantra also 15%?
Mantra is 10.
Okay, I was like, there has to be a reason why yours is 120, I just don't remember what.
it's because you were destined for unhappiness. It's the only reason.
Close.
Mid. What?
I don't know.
Hope for the best.
Well,
He can probably recover. Yeah. I don't have reprisal, FYI.
Okay.
It's gonna be rear after this. Go to rear. and be in. Healer stacks.
Fives up one.
Counter again. Go. 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 Good.
Find your
Partners.
spot.
Clocks, yep.
In.
Damage. Okay. Next is gonna be cracks and then a random spell after 2 cracks.
No,
It's
we
beast
still have
first.
Oh,
Meteor.
you're right, you're right, sorry. Support, look for your tornado while you do the stack. Support's at 1. Find your spot. Go.
At 2, line of sight 3. And move.
Out. This is just going to be damage. Find your spots again, 'cause after this is going to be the monk. It's monk, but with a random spell after the cracks. So you're going to dodge both and then
Tank
be ready to
buster
do
first.
a mechanic. Yeah, you're right, sorry. There is a tank buster first.
Yeah. Yeah. The tank buster cracks spell.
Yep. Make sure you hit Corundum on the Screeves. I used my shit early.
There we go.
And there is a knockback with the partner stacks in there, by the way. Before the cracks, actually. You need to not be here.
Okay, now it's cracks. Another cracks. Then you're gonna go to your spot and be in on your partner.
Mid.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How did we all die? Was somebody dead?
No, it just snapshotted us being close.
Fuck.
Me and
That's
Turner were not
fast.
close, and we still died.
That's what I don't
think-
understand.
Elastic, I think we died to damage because
Could have been.
we took 64k from the fire, and I don't know how much healing we got between the knockback and all that, or between.
So
everything.
just to be clear, the order there is knockbacks, cracks, spell. right?
Well, knockbacks into pair stack with the then crack spell.
Yeah, I mean, there's no front back, so just kind of like try to stay.
You stay
Or
quad-
dynamo, right? Like there's no lunar or
Yeah,
like
you stay-
anything.
you-
It's
you do
literally
the whole
just
dodge
dodge
in
the
your
ground
back, yeah.
AoEs.
Yeah.
You do the whole thing as
just
close to your spots as you can, and then just go back in.
Yep.
Worry about like if there's healing that needs to happen there. You worry about that. I'll find your spot. Just find me.
Yeah, I didn't pop Bell, but I will, because I Bell the knockback, because the knockback is a hit, and then the stack is a hit, so I can get 2 off that, and then I'll just use... I'll pop the remaining stacks, and that should get everybody pretty much good.
I'll throw Horror Light there too. We should be backed up by then.
I check food.
Mid. Close.
It's gonna be front after this. Front. In. Healer stacks. Yep. There's just a lot of little shit in this fight, honestly. Check food if you didn't during the pull.
I was counting on my pants upgrade.
It's like, for fuck's sake, dude. I'll cover whoever it is. I just realized. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. I can't
Cover
get through
yourself.
it. I will. So actually, never mind.
Close. In. Close again.
was gonna say, there's actually a lot of reasons I can imagine PF having a lot of issues with this fight until we get a lot more gear.
Well, one, it's PF.
I just mean there's a lot of little details for a first fight, actually.
I wouldn't dunk on him too hard. We're kind of shitting it up on this one.
I mean, that's not my point at all.
I'm talking to Turner.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be front after this. Go front. In. Good. Healer stacks. Damage after the animation. Okay, focus on your own mechanics.
Five's at 3.
Going clockwise. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Get ready for a spell.
Partners.
Close.
And
Damage. Tank Buster, right?
He just on Raven, so I think he's going beast directly. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, tank busters after B.
Yep, you're right. Okay, support will look for their tornadoes while we're in the stack.
But he doesn't actually do a tank buster in beast for some
Yep.
reason.
We're at Bravo. Find your spot. Go. We're dead.
You know? Oh, we're dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody hit alpha.
I can't even involve that.
Remember to check the line at your feet.
Yeah, it looked like you were a hair off Turner.
Mine?
I didn't realize it was that tight.
Yeah, it's really tight
Okay.
because the entire circle of the meteor only has to just barely get nicked by the edge of the cone.
You guys also don't need to be like really far in on the boss. Like you can be all the way back to the edge of the tornado if you want it to be easier to aim. I notice everybody's kind of like staying really close, but like only the furthest person gets hit and the healers are behind the meteor, so there's no way you can be out as far as them. So if you want it to be like more
That's a good point.
forgiving, just be at max melee instead of being close.
Yeah, I've just been like going after the tornado to make sure I can line it up right.
Ours is fast as fuck too, so yeah, ours you definitely need to go.
need a slightly smarter placement of ley lines. Mid. Close.
After the animation is AoE. It's gonna be front after this. Front. And out. Healer stacks. Damage. Nice job. Damage after the cast, or after the animation rather. Stay spread and watch your own job.
Eyes up. 1.
Going counter.
Oh. Go. Oh.
Nice job. Look for your spot.
Partners. Mid.
Mid. This,
Mid.
What? Dude, I don't know how I could have died to that.
they are very big, and Elastic was only like halfway out.
That's how. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Damage soon. Heal first. Heal first. Heal first. I don't have Veil because I'm dead. Okay, sorry. I didn't want you guys to get fucked by. We're good. Just do the mechanic. Somebody called a support spot. I can't see.
You got it.
It's not up yet.
Okay.
One.
Find your spot. Go. Four if you're alive. Oh, it doesn't matter. What actually happened there?
I'm gonna look at that.
Did you guys like not all?
I died to damage, but
I did damage as well, which I assume was caused by elastic stab.
so I'm not positive. I need to watch the footage, but it looks like you guys might be leaving too. Like when you call go, we don't even take the stack damage yet, so
I'm
I literally
calling-
can't leave.
I'm calling go for us because
But that's what I mean. Like you leave before we even take the stack. So like if it was like a 3 stack,
Let me
I would have
look
been
at it.
lower. I'm not
I'm
positive,
gonna-
but that's what happened.
I'm
I'm
just
not
gonna look at it
arguing with you. I
quickly.
just want to see it because if that's true,
Yeah.
I was watching the cast bar because we have
Right.
to go like fast as fuck if we're across the arena.
Right.
But
Yeah, I mean, I can just not because like I'm standing further out and you're like greeting in
We all
and
took
leaving
the
early.
damage.
Okay. Then yeah, it was just
I'm
It
guessing
was
it's
just- Yeah, the
snapshots
recon
at
thing.
the cast because I have to imagine that's how they want you to do this is like on the cast bar to run. But yeah, you were not quite topped. I don't know if that was the issue, but you're still not that low. Hold on.
I only took like 45k from the cleave, but
Well, you had 33. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like nothing ever healed after the initial hit. Like
We
there
were
was
just
never-
like I was down all my resources from the
Yeah.
thing, so
If that happened, I mean, I don't know why that would happen again, but if that happens again, I could Veil because I had it because I was dead when I normally use it. But yeah, okay, let's just go.
When do you? Yeah, I mean, Veil there, just in general, is probably like after we take the when the meteors land.
So the part you guys are panicking about, though, normally the only reason we live is because I Veil that. So if I move it, then you're gonna have to actually heal that part because
What
it's
part?
right after, where did I die? Right before Beast, he does a
was-
ravening. We
yeah, it was
normally
the
have like
partner
20k HP, and then my Veil like gets us back up, or like 30k HP. Basically after we do the elemental shit from right after the big. Fuck, dude, my brain. I need coffee.
Yeah, that shit I literally don't even pay attention to. I would say
I get it. I'm just saying you're gonna have to pay attention if I don't Veil there because we've been only living because of the gap between Veil and not
it's
Veil.
like honestly, we just have to live through that thing because I keep having to use like 2 extra things to keep us alive.
Yeah, I mean, I died because Elastic was in center still because I was trying to figure out why the fuck I died because I was like right here, but Micro was like literally a half step behind me and she must have been barely out of it and I was in it from Elastic, so we hit each other with fires.
yeah, I was not like well, this is the wrong ring, but I was like not here. I was like maybe like halfway between them when I got killed.
I'm guessing there was a latency interaction because we
Probably.
should never have been able to hit each other from there. Yeah.
Yeah, my screen, you were one whole ring closer.
You
than
were
that
in the middle of the
plastic.
room still
Yeah.
for me when you died. Yeah.
Close.